Ashley Judd has shared a deeply emotional and personal account of the final moments leading up to her mother Naomi Judd's tragic death by suicide. In the Lifetime docuseries The Judd Family, Truth Be Told, Ashley opened up about what transpired on that heartbreaking day in April 2022, providing the public with new insight into Naomi's final hours, the complex emotional landscape of their relationship, and the enduring impact of Naomi's long battle with mental illness. Now 57, Ashley recounted that the last interaction she had with her mother began with a simple but urgent text message from Naomi, "Please help." Ashley immediately went to be with her. Upon arriving at the house, she found Naomi in visible emotional distress, pacing the kitchen restlessly. Naomi, the iconic country singer known for her powerful voice and half of the duo The Judds, was clearly in anguish. Ashley described her as feeling very uncomfortable in her body and expressing a despairing wish not to be alive anymore. Despite the pain in her mother's demeanor, Ashley remained close, offering comfort. She placed her hand gently on Naomi's leg, and in response, Naomi gave her daughter a reassuring pat. That small gesture was a turning point in the moment. Naomi began to soften, calming down slowly, as though reclaiming a momentary sense of peace. During this period of calm, Naomi shared intimate thoughts with Ashley, personal words that Ashley chose not to disclose, preserving their privacy. But these were words that reflected Naomi's inner conflict and desire to live, if only briefly. Ashley remembered this moment as one of deep connection, the kind that suggested Naomi was trying to hold on. After their exchange, Naomi went upstairs. Ashley, sensing the fragile state her mother was in, went to check on her shortly after. To her horror, she discovered that Naomi had harmed herself. Ashley did not immediately call for help. Instead, she stayed by her mother's side, holding her, cradling her, and speaking to her in a tender and reassuring voice. For what felt like an eternal half-hour, Ashley remained with Naomi, doing what she could in the face of irreversible tragedy. She told her mother, "It's okay, I've seen how much you've been suffering." Those words weren't just a reflection of the immediate moment, but a recognition of the years Naomi had endured with mental illness. Ashley had long understood the depth of her mother's pain, a pain that existed beneath the surface of her fame, her talent, and her public life. As they sat together in those final moments, they breathed in unison, with Ashley whispering her love and telling Naomi it was all right to let go. Ashley explained that after Naomi passed away from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, her most urgent desire was to ensure her mother found peace, a freedom from guilt, shame, and the emotional burden she carried. In those final moments, Ashley said she kissed Naomi, held her hand, and stayed close to her as she passed. What stood out to Ashley was how soft Naomi's skin felt and how good she smelled, details that captured Naomi's lingering presence and femininity even in death. To Ashley, it felt like the final expression of the love they had cultivated in their relationship, something that had grown deeper and more meaningful over time. She saw her role in those final moments as both sacred and transformational. She described it as a final consummation of the love in the relationship that we had transformed, suggesting that whatever pain or hardship had once existed between them had given way to healing and acceptance. To Ashley, being chosen as Naomi's daughter, and being the one to hold space for her at the beginning and end of life, was a profound honor. Naomi Judd's struggle with mental illness had been a long and well-documented one. Even in death, its reach continued to echo within the family. A reported suicide note found at the scene allegedly contained a request, "Do not let WY come to my funeral. She's mentally ill." The note, if authentic, referred to Winona Judd, Naomi's elder daughter and musical partner in the Judds. Despite the contents of the note, Winona did attend Naomi's funeral. It was a moment that publicly underscored the complicated and emotionally charged dynamic that existed between the Judd family members. Mental illness had not only affected Naomi's own life but had impacted the family system, creating rifts, misunderstandings, and pain that lingered in the aftermath. Ashley has been candid in sharing her grief and processing of the trauma. She spoke on Anderson Cooper's podcast on CNN in 2023, describing Naomi's death as both traumatic and unexpected. Even with the knowledge of her mother's mental health struggles, Ashley emphasized how shocking and disorienting the experience was. Yet, in the middle of her sorrow, Ashley found meaning in the final words Naomi shared with her. According to Ashley, Naomi said, "Let it all go, Be free, all is forgiven long ago. All is forgiven long ago. Leave it all here, take nothing with you, just be free. These parting words were deeply symbolic and perhaps Naomi's final gift, a message of release, healing, and peace. Through her storytelling, Ashley offers the world a rare and vulnerable look into the personal cost of mental illness, the complexities of familial love, and the power of being present in a loved one's final moments. Her account is filled with honesty, raw emotion, and a profound respect for her mother's life and pain. While Naomi's legacy as a musician lives on through her music, Ashley's recounting ensures that her humanity, her struggles, and the fierce love of her daughters are remembered too. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.